People, happy Friday. It's me, Jovhannah, the spiritual love healer. It's been a minute since I've been on here live because I have been busy. So it is cookie season for Girl Scouts, and I've been managing our cookies and handling like our troop stuff. So that's been taking up a lot of my time. If you need Girl Scout cookies, I have tons. Let me know. I have all the cookies. If you're in the Raleigh-Durham area, I can deliver them to you personally. We also have a link in my bio where you can just order them and have them direct ship. All the cookies, y'all. The Thin Mints, the Toast Jays, those are really good. If you like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you would enjoy those. The peanut butter patties, peanut butter sandwiches, the lemonades, the caramel delight, all the cookies, y'all. But that's not why I'm here. So I've been doing Girl Scout stuff, and then I have also been working on my program that I'll be launching on the 22nd, RenewYou, Discover Self-Love. So that's coming up. I've been posting about that a lot. I'm super excited about that. Then I've been recording podcast episodes. My sister goddess friend and I, Goddess Allison, will have a new episode airing on Sunday. And we are talking about, the importance of self-love, but especially for Black women and women of color. Hello, goddesses. Thank you for joining in. Goddess Afua, hello, love. And I still have not shared the beautiful gifts that you sent me from Ghana and South Africa. So I will try to get to that this weekend. I still have not opened the fabric because I wanted to do the video so I could be all excited and everything. But I did tell my mom about the fabric that you sent, and so I'm hoping that she can create like a skirt for me, Savvy, and Kayla, and hopefully head wraps for all of us, because I think that would be super cute. So yes, I've been busy, but I was like, okay, I have a few minutes. I'm sitting in carpool. It's Friday, so I got here extra early because I'm ready to get home and relax a little bit. And I did have a point to this conversation, but I forgot what I was talking about because I got sidetracked talking about cookies. And then I saw my friend Goddess Afua join. But yeah, so like I've been busy doing things that I love, and it feels really, really good. I'm also in Sora Schilling's Devoted Energy Coaching School. I am a spiritual life coach and energy healer, and I feel like they've been separate, and like there was some sort of like missing piece that would just like weave it all together. And we just went through our first week, and it's been absolutely magic, and just being able to like play in the field of energy like every day and making new connections is a lot of fun. So I am just head over heels, and I'm still processing like what I've experienced so far. So I don't even have the words to explain it, but I know like I went for a walk, and it felt like I was like inside of the Big Dipper. It was just magical. And I think the more that, we get to play in our spiritual energy, and the more that we're able to like live there versus going to it at certain times, like when it really becomes like a way of life, everything just opens up and blossoms differently. And I feel like I was forgetting that, like not truly being rooted into the magic and into like my beliefs and my practices. Like I don't want them to be things that I do. I want them to be how I am. So I hope that makes sense. But I'm just up here just rambling because I got time today, which I want to talk about. What are y'all doing? Hello, Goddess Queen Aset Haru. I love your page. Like all the Aquarius things that you share. I'm an Aquarius moon, so they hit my heart on a deep level. So I love it. But I'm like really happy about my life. I would say not for the first time, but last year was a very hard start for me. I started the year dealing with a miscarriage, and that's not something that I've spoken about as much openly. And so I spent a lot of last year healing and just processing, trying to figure out how I was going to move forward, what I wanted to do with my life and my business and all of these things. And I made that decision, and I was like, you know what? Like, I can't keep letting this medicine, this magic, these desires just sit. Like, it's time for me to like really start doing the things. And one of the things that kind of hit me, I think it was like in October, I came across this, the course that I'm launching on the 22nd. I came across it in like a Dropbox file, and the date was like May 1st, 2016. The course was complete. And for almost 6 years, it's just been sitting there collecting dust because I never launched it. And that to me was like the kick in the pants, because it's like, there's so many things that I'm here to teach and to share with the world. And if I'm not doing it, then I'm not living in my purpose. And no wonder, things aren't flowing the way that I want them to. So I was like, I'm not playing no games anymore. I'm bringing all the things out this year. I've got that course. I've got my podcast. I also have the Healing Single Mother Show, which kind of focuses on topics that more so from the lens of a single mom, things like that. Like, just a lot. I'm just doing all the things because YOLO, like that's what I'm here to do. And for me, like trying to have tunnel vision, how people are like, oh, well, you just focus on that does not work for me. Focusing on one thing does not work for me. I have to have my hands in all the pots, and just because it gives me a little bit of variety, and I don't feel like, I'm not putting enough energy here or there or here or there. It's like, it's balanced for me. When I want to do something that relates to single moms, I can record a new show for that. When I want to focus on my podcast, I can do that. And then it's like a beautiful dance. Like everything is just like vibing together. It's like a whole party. My life is like a party right now. I'm just really excited. And I also somebody asked me what I did. I was like, I'm a retired stay-at-home mom. Because they see me I'm always doing things. I get to take my daughter to school. I get to pick her up from school. And in between that time, I get to come do videos and do readings and healing sessions and teach people things. And then, it's a beautiful place that I am in right now. Nobody's son is stressing me out. It just feels good. And I think it's important that we celebrate those little things, whether or not, we are, whatever little step it is that you are doing, celebrate that. If your life is literally not exciting you to get up and go do the things that you have to do, and that's not to say that some days I'm like, gosh, I don't want to get up this morning. I want to lay in bed. But no, I still have to take her to school, right? Because we have responsibilities. There are always things that we have to do. At some point I have to do laundry. I don't like it, but it's got to get done until I can get somebody else to do it for me. But I'm just saying, if the bulk of your day is not you enjoying your life, I really urge you to revisit what it is that you're doing and why. And really tune in and listen. What does your soul want to do? I love to talk, so no wonder I have two podcasts. I love to talk. Talking has always been something that has gotten me praise and equally has gotten me in trouble. But I love talking. I love expressing myself. I love reading my tarot and oracle cards. So I like doing videos and all of the things and just sharing what I know so that I can help someone else. And I think that's why we're all here. We all have some sort of gift, whether it's listening, whether it's doing hair, whether it's making people laugh, whether it's teaching, whether it's babysitting kids, whether it's cooking and preparing food. We all have a gift that helps someone else feel better. And I know a lot of times, I use this analogy, fast food workers. There's some people who for whatever reason, they decide that's going to be what they do. That's going to be how they make their money, their career. But you never know how they are touching lives just by preparing someone's food, smiling at someone in the drive-thru, asking someone how their day went. So there's no point in belittling someone or putting someone down, because we all have our own journey, our own roles to play in life, and each of them are different. But when you're not, and that can make someone truly happy. So as long as you are happy doing what it is that you are doing, that is truly all that matters. Do what makes you feel good. Do what makes you come alive. And then all the things flow together. The abundance, the love, the community, the connections, the friends, all of the things that you could possibly desire or want to experience, it happens. But I think we truly get into that place of alignment. What's up, Demand? When we are able to really come to a place of healing within ourselves. Because at some point you have to get sick of your excuses, sick of your old stories, the old beliefs, the playing small, the being like, dang, I could have did this, but I didn't. Like, oh, okay, next year. Okay, on my birthday. Okay, when this, no, now. Tomorrow is not promised. I'm in my 39th year. I will be 40 in September, and I'm so fucking excited. This year for me is like a transition year, and it's like, and I didn't really connect the dots until my friend Afua, who's watching, was like, you're in a transition, like you're moving out of one decade into the next. And I was like, wow. And like I didn't realize, like I set myself up to close out so many things in the past 2 to 3 years, and it didn't connect until I realized, like, wow, first of all, I'm like, wait, I'm about to be 40. Like, how did that happen? Like, I don't look 40, I don't feel 40, but 40 is a beautiful place to be, and I'm excited about it. I'm a wise woman. I have earned my stripes in this world, and black don't crack, so I'm happy over here. But like, it's a beautiful like transition for me, and I can see how I am like really like every day, like leaps and bounds, just shedding parts of me, elevating myself. And like, that's something that we can all do, but it starts with you coming to a place where you are able to wrap yourself in love for yourself and say, you know what? I wasn't my best self back then. Yeah, these people hurt me. Maybe my parents didn't love me enough. Maybe, I was in all these bad situations. I made bad decisions. I wasn't standing up for myself, but that's okay. I love me, flaws and all. And when we get to that place where you can be comfortable, like elevating yourself as you are with who you are and loving yourself still, that gives you the courage and the confidence to say, you know what? I'm about to let my freak flag fly. I want to jump off of a mountain in a helicopter, so I'm gonna go do it. You have to get to a place where you stop living for other people and you start living for you. You start listening to your spirit, to your heart, to your soul, and what it is urging you to do, because there is a whisper within you that you have probably been ignoring. There's a longing that you probably are not paying attention to, and it could be something so small, like Pop Rocks. I went into the store, so I don't know if you all know what Pop Rocks are. This was like candy from back in the day, little sugar crystals that like explode in your mouth. Pop Rocks used to be the shit when we were little. And I found some Pop Rocks, and I was gonna walk by and like, oh, I don't need candy, that's sugar, like all the adult thoughts, right? And I'm like, no. I grabbed some Pop Rocks and I popped them in my mouth, and my inner child was so happy to like just have that fun experience. So it's like, listen to those little nudges, because they are guiding you somewhere beautiful, and start living for you and screw what everybody else has to say. People are going to say stuff no matter what you do or how you do it. Somebody's not going to agree. Somebody's going to have something to say. They're not going to like it. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. And actually, I have a post that I'm going to post about like not caring. Not caring is okay. That doesn't mean you have to walk around and like be rude or disrespectful, but you can look at it as like a boundary. Like, okay, like I don't care about that. That's not important to me. So I'm not going to give it my time, my energy, my resources. I'm not. And what people think is definitely one of those things that we should not care so much about, because that creates limitations for us that we don't need. We need to love ourselves whole and complete and be who we were created to be. Weirdness, flaws, mistakes, and all, because you are beautiful. You are perfect just as you are. And that is what the world needs. We need more of that. Yes. And that's one reason why I'm super excited about this self-love course, because I want to help people tap into their magic and shed those stories and those beliefs and those habits that are keeping them feeling stuck and small, because we can't afford to be there anymore. It is time to elevate. There's so much medicine that we all carry, and there's so much healing that is needed on this planet. So like if we can just be our best selves, like we can really transform the world. So that is it. I love you, beautiful people. Click the link in my bio. You can find all the things, the course, the cookies, the podcast. Yeah, all the things are there. I love you. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend, and I will see you again soon. Bye.